Hello there everyone, Coolnickyd here, welcome back to another video. So this video is very special because I have decided to do this. Okay. So today I'm renovating a bowling alley originally made by TheSimSupply, or James. I'm just gonna address him as James. Now, when I posted a channel update video a while back, you guys said that you still wanted to see some builds. It was like 21% of you wanted to see builds, which was pretty good compared to like other things. So I was like, I'm still going to do some builds. So I'm doing them. And a while ago, I remember James posted this really cool video of him like making a rundown bowling alley. And I was like, you know, this isn't a challenge. He didn't tell us to do it, but I want to do it. And I did it for some reason. I don't know why, but I did. And I think it turned out really good. This build took me 2.5 hours. So you guys better admire it. I mean, I'm kidding. But like, seriously, it took me 2.5 hours. I think it's good. If somehow, James, you're watching, I'm a gigantic fan. Literally, you are one of the reasons I started my channel. You and Dutch Sims 4 Master. Well, he was Sims 3 Master, I guess, at the time. But you guys are the reason I started my channel. Building was the reason I started my channel, even though I was terrible at it, and I still am. I decided to renovate this because I'm just a fan. So, thank you for being an inspiration. The whole theme, I decided to go with a yellowish and blue theme. I spent 45 minutes on the outside alone. This roof is tragic. I do like 20,000 things with the roof. In the end, nothing that you're seeing right now is actually in the build. Spoiler alert. Like, none of that. So, yeah, this part took me forever. I don't know why I decided to start with the outside this time. I was like, well, maybe I'll be like more motivated, because I'm never motivated to do outdoor work. So I see I'm like renovating, I'm like redoing a lot of stuff. I honestly, I think the bowling alley turned out really nice. And if you want it, I'll put it on the gallery. Like, I'll put it there. It'll be there by the end of the day. So, yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do for 20 minutes, but I hope you guys are enjoying this video so far. So that's kind of the theme I went for. A blue and yellow theme. The outside, I'm really bad at painting buildings in The Sims 4. I never know what to do with them. I'm really bad at just choosing color palettes. Like, I feel like James does it so perfectly. Like, James and Deligracy. This is, okay, you see these skylights? That's what's actually in the... Those are actually dance floors, by the way, if you didn't know. That's actually what is in the build in the end, so... Yeah. I feel like builders in The Sims 4, like, immediately know what colors and everything to do. I mean, they probably do research beforehand, like, you know, inspirations, but I don't do that. So I don't know like any color palettes or like different ways to color different buildings. Like, it's just, oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Why am I so terrible at everything? I thought it looked a bit bland, so I got a fun little color palette. I mean, it used to be this white thing, but I changed it, so it's kind of blue and yellow. Everything is blue and yellow with a hint of some light wood color, which you're gonna see in like a split second whenever I decide to do it. Yeah, yeah, the build happened. I can't wait. I want to go to the inside. Or the parking lot. So that thing on the side I turned into a parking lot because it was originally just a dumpster place, basically. And I was like, maybe I'll just make it a parking lot. And I did. And I think it turned out really well. Right now, I'm struggling with the roof. As I'm just struggling with life. But this is pretty much like the design. I turned that around. I didn't really know which way to put it, so I just put it like that. I don't necessarily know if that's the right way. Big windows. Everything in the bowling alley stays the same. Like, I mean, not that, no. Everything where everything is in the bowling alley stays the same. So the bathrooms are still on the second floor. The bowling lanes are downstairs in the basement. You'll see when we go inside. It's a really, really, really nice bowling alley. Like, it's just great. And this is the wooden panels I was talking about. Yeah, I have so many, like, rumor videos, guys. I'm recording a really fun one today about cruise ships. I told you guys in my last video, and apparently we're getting this new family game pack soon. Like, the announcement is coming soon, so I'm super excited about that. I cannot wait until it comes. Oh, this is fun right here. I made a makeshift sign. I found, like, a little like a light up sign and I put it on the thing. I was like, I'm being so SimSupply right now, making my own objects in The Sims 4. I don't know, I just felt like doing it. Hopefully we're gonna get landscaping. Took forever. Like, it took forever. And I just put those things on the side of the building to make them details. The side of the buildings are pretty plain and bland. And, did I end up putting those on the building? I don't remember. I think I did. But, yeah. I had a Sweet 16 yesterday. It was super fun, actually. And I kind of wanted to build like a Sweet 16 party room in The Sims 4. So if you guys want to see like a party room, because we don't really have party rooms in The Sims 4. This is the start of my landscaping doodah whatnot. It's where the plants are going to be, so I just outlined everything, but it turns out really nice. So I don't know if do you guys want to see like a party room, because I don't feel like anyone's ever made, I mean, someone's probably made a party room, but like an actual party room that humans go to, not like one with a bar, like with a DJ. I don't know, I just feel like the bars are different. Like I'll build a Sweet 16 party room, and then you guys can use them for your Sweet 16s. So I was building this and I was like, this parking lot needs to be bigger. There's not enough space. And in reality, oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. I literally could have moved the building over. But me being me, I made slanted parking spaces instead, which work the same. And I think they turned out great. That some of those are wrong and I'll soon fix them. Don't worry. But I still think that I still think it came out great. Honestly, though, I think it came out good. Like, and I don't know how to delete quarter, like half tiles, so it was kind of hard for me to do that. I didn't really know. I don't know what I'm doing here either. Oh my gosh, my life is tragic. Yeah, I don't know how to delete like half tiles, so I just left. You'll see like that there, but they get covered with flowers anyways. In reality, I'm thinking right now, I could have just moved the building over. I wouldn't have had to put all those flowers on the other side, and I could have had a normal, bigger parking lot. Oh my gosh. And then, I added the yellow lines, so everything looks normal, everything looks like a real parking lot, and then I actually put cars in there too. Oh, here's me. Just found what is this called? Painting. I put dirt everywhere, because it'll be covered with flowers. Don't worry, not just dirt. I got that side right there, I got lazy with the flowers. You'll see, I just placed like random stuff because I was like, who really needs to see the side of this building? So now I think I just put that tree there for now. Yeah, and now I'm gonna start this part. This is only 7 minutes into this video so far, but this in reality was probably around the half-hour mark. Crazy. And then I start adding the cars, so you just size them up and then they go there. And look, the parking lot still looks really small. Okay, it does, but I think it looks better than the other one. It looks like there's a little bit more room. So I'm happy, honestly, with the way, there we go, I fixed that parking space. I'm happy with everything, with the way everything turned out in the end. I think I like it. I don't know what made me do this, but I just like it, It's just one of those things. And then I added another light up sign. Oh, yes. I didn't know which lamp posts to do. I wanted to do those, but they don't connect. Like, they don't work like that. I had to, like, spread them out, and I wasn't about it. So, I just did these lamp posts. I wish they came in white, but I checked. They didn't. So, I just went with it, honestly. It looked good, so I went with it. And right now, recording this video, I'm realizing that I never actually furnished the outside. Oh my gosh. I never furnished the outside. That's okay. That's for one of you to do. I'm passing along. I did my business. Now you have to remake my bowling alley. Like, you see this whole concrete area in the front? I didn't put furniture. I wanted to put tables there, so you guys can add some tables if you want to. Added some banners. Reminded me of like the Krusty Krab. You know how they have those banners, so I put them. Yep, never put tables. Wow. I was going to put benches and tables there. That's fine, the bowling alley still looks great. I think it's the inside in the actual bowling alley that matters. And I start placing rocks everywhere and flowers. Honestly, though, this is literally, I can't believe I'm going to be here forever. I'm going to end my little thingy here. I'll be back when I'm done putting flowers everywhere. Hi, I'm back. Okay, this is the second part of the video. I saved, and now we're working on this inside. Damn, James, let me tell you something. You really made this place crusty, alright? It took me forever. If you guys see all those stain decals on the wall, it took me forever to, like, delete all of them and find all of them. But pretty much, I kept everything the same. I put a nice railing there. I wanted, like, everybody to, like, want to go up and, like, look down, so... stairs stay the same. A lot of the stuff stays the same. Now, if someone had a bowling alley like this by my house, I would literally go there every single day because this place is so nice. There's only 5 lanes, but it's still really nice. And, yeah, it's just so nice. And as you see, the shrubs are pushing through the building. I fixed it because it was really starting to annoy me. I was like, nah, it'll be fine. But, yeah, the shrubs are out of place now. But who cares? Who's gonna look at the shrubs on the outside? You guys are judging the inside of this build. And then I found this really cool gradient blue and yellow wallpaper. I mean, I knew about it. I use it in my current household, but I thought it was really cool, and I decided to use it. And once again, I pull the wood through, like, everything in this build. So in the end, everything just looks so cool, and I go for all of the bowling alley stuff, pack stuff, which James didn't actually do. He didn't use that kind of stuff, so I figured it'd be perfect for me to use it. And I found this beautiful rug, and I sized it up, and boom, lobby right there. So that was cool. And then, the shoe racks, which I was disciplined on. I was like, the shoes are facing backwards, okay? But someone's like, I think they're meant to be like that, like Max is made, like, oh, no, they're fine, they're not wrong, like you said. And I was like, okay, like, I was wrong. But I still don't see why the shoes are backwards. I think shoes should be facing forwards. So, but I didn't turn them around, because I know that would have technically made them backwards, and it would have annoyed some people. So I put that there just for fun. I don't know why. And then I put that, and then I put, like, couches on either side because I thought it was cool. I feel like everyone needs a place because I don't remember what it looked like before, but I don't think the bowling alley that James built had a place for people to put on their shoes, so I did put one there. And yeah, and then I just hang some lights. Even though they don't give up much light, it's basically just the lights above them. So you see there's like the pendant lights drooping down, and then there's the solid, like I don't know what those are called. Those kind of lights. I put these bowling pin pictures because I think they're super cool how The Sims 14 did them, and they just like line up with each other so perfectly. And yeah, I also removed these black things. I don't know what they are, but they were annoying me, and I didn't like the way they worked out. And just to separate them and give them like a flush transition, I guess, I put and then, see those little pipes? Later, those pipes stay there, but I put, like, different colors on them to, make them, like, accents more as though ugliness. So, yeah. And now I change all of this. I give them actual couches. And then these bowling thingies are really confusing. Like, the balls rearranged, and I got so confused. I was like, what? Do they change colors? I was so confused. And then I, put some new... I actually kept those carpets because I liked them. I kept the mirrors there because mirrors always make a space look bigger. Technically, the bowling balls would never be in that position, but I did them like that anyways because I wanted to. And then, also, yeah, I just placing those there to save them for later. And I don't actually keep, and then I pull the couches closer together so it makes it look like it's all one console. And I think it ends up looking, I think it looks really cool. Honestly, like, I want to go to this bowling alley, like, right now. There's only 3 sections, though. And there's 5 lanes. So it's not the best design, but it's a design. Like, you stand when you bowl. You're not sitting in your seat and bowling. So, I think it looks cool. Now, this part, I was probably building for around an hour and 15 minutes now. And I was getting so bored. Because, like, I don't build like this. This is not something I do, so I'm not used to it. And I was just trying to, like, make some interesting, so I'd never actually put a soda machine back down, which I'm just realizing now, yet again, editing me, realizing not doing things. I never put a soda machine down again, but these are some tables. I was going to make a restaurant within the bowling alley, but there was just no space, because then I realized that I need to put, like, a kitchen. I was going to do it upstairs, but I like the idea of having a bar better, because I feel like bars and bowling alleys go along better than restaurants and bowling alleys. I don't know. My bowling alley has a bar, so I figured that's what I would do. I just keep the bar that was up there. I didn't keep it. I kind of changed it. I made like a karaoke lounge. A DJ booth is up there as well. So it's all cool. And then randomly, I just stick some furniture everywhere and, you know, add some like little tiny details. Like I don't know what those air vents are for. I don't even know what those are. You know, I just find a nice picture and I put it somewhere. And there's a broken ATM which I was gonna put and pretend it was working, but I felt like that was a little bit too ratchet for my liking. And now you're gonna see me. This is like this part right here is the finishing details for downstairs. I take forever to picture, like to find out which TVs, and building in such like a big fashion like this, it makes you realize how small the objects are. Because I was like, these TVs are like too small, even though if I were to like build this in a regular house, those TVs would be too gigantic to fit on any wall in the house. So I just put those 5 flat screens there, and then now you see me like making the accents with these things. I'm putting some other ones around the place. I don't know, I just thought they looked cool, and I wanted to use that, but I couldn't find a place, so I think James tried to put it there too. I'm not really sure, so I kind of, once again, pulled a SimSupply, and I created my own way of doing things, and I put a pillar there when I'm thinking now. And once again, always thinking after I do things. I could have just put a wall there and made it look a lot nicer. That's actually a bar, by the way, guys. It's not actually a shoe counter, which is something I don't understand why they don't have in bowling night stuff. I remove the karaoke lounges completely. Yeah, and I just give this place up here a total overhaul. Okay, I'm back again. I came back down here. I hope you enjoyed the upstairs building. It's not done yet. I came back down here and I realized that I didn't place these little trophy cases, so I did, and I just added another bench, and it took me forever to figure out where to put this freaking DJ booth. I wasn't sure of what I wanted to do with it, so I just divided it and I made that side of the wall more seating, and then I put a DJ booth on one side and a karaoke machine station on the other side. I know that's like takes up the dance floor, but I thought it was a cool idea, and yeah. And I got so lazy right now. I just didn't have any motivation to do anything with these bathrooms. I didn't change the doors. I didn't change the toilets. I just changed the sinks and the wallpaper, and I'm just realizing now, yet again, I didn't delete one of the disgusting wall decals, but that's fine, because bathrooms are disgusting everywhere you go. I would never use a public bathroom, even though I used one yesterday for the first time in like 12 years. I found that cool divider, but I just didn't think it'd work with the space, so I left it. And then I was like, what do we put on the walls? So I thought these movie posters were really cool, or like, these are actually posters I sized up. These are from this is from City Living, and they're posters that you go when you go to festivals, and you see like they're all signed, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Maybe like a celebrity came and signed it, because I know at my bowling alleys they have these things like where celebrities came and they signed the pictures, and they have pictures of them bowling there. So I thought that'd be cool to put that there and include that kind of like a backstory. And then I also just put movie posters. You know, maybe they were just like advertising, just a bunch of them. And then I decided to like do some final touches. These are the final touches, by the way. Like, we are going to be in the screenshots in like 2 seconds. I added 2 tables there in case anyone wanted to sit, maybe wait for the bathroom or something, and I'm realizing now that I'm done, and that's pretty much it. These are the screenshots. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. This took me forever. Please leave me a like. If you guys want more giant builds like this, then just let me know. Put in the comments down below. James, if you're watching this still, or if you watch this at all, thank you so much for recognizing me. I'm such a big fan, and I hope maybe we could work together on something in the future. That'd be like literally a dream come true. These are like my favorite screenshots ever. I love this screenshot, looking over and seeing everything, and now this is just a whole entire lobby. Like, look how cool that looks, guys. This is a bowling alley. And then we're going to go downstairs to the bowling lanes. And there's people bowling. Of course, I couldn't get it with nobody in there. But it makes it look real, am I right? So, here's another angle of the bowling alley. I just think it looks so cool. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I have so many more rumor videos coming for you, and some new gameplay videos. Me playing The Sims on a cruise ship and in Japanese villages. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Like, it's a big help. I see you guys all again next time. Good